Hi, welcome to Tom's Take on a Take It Back Tuesday with my good friend Ron Burl. Vegas Ron, one of my best friends out there. We go way back, and we are in front of his alma mater, Willow Street School, here on the north side, right behind here. What were the years, Ron Burl, that you attended this prestigious institution?
Well, I'm going to have to say it, 1958 to 1965.
Woo! He's old, baby.
7 years. I only passed 3 grades, but it was 7 years I was here.
What was the best thing? Now, who are some of the other illustrious alumni besides Ron Burl that attended Willow Street School? Scotty Wolf was one of them. Scotty Wolf.
Scott Wolf was. The Backless brother. Curtis Jackson was up here at one time.
My Sexton guys right now,
A lot
baby.
of Sexton guys. The Freddie Wittens, the John Haruskas.
Okay.
I just saw John Haruska, but lots and lots of guys. The Armstrongs, Carters up here.
Good school? Was it fun?
Yeah, it was a lot of fun.
Okay.
It was a lot of fun. Everybody was outside all the time.
Yeah. Now, we're going to tie in, besides talking about Willow Street School, we're going to tie in another institution right down the block here on Willow Street, the old site of the Michigan School for the Blind. And before we get into that, I want to have you, Ron, talk about kind of maybe compelling moments in your early childhood when you'd be waiting to get let into school and you'd see the students, Michigan School for the Blind. How'd that impact you?
Well, the Michigan School for the Blind is right across the street, and they came from all over the state, including Stevie Wonder attended the Michigan School for the Blind. But they also lived a little bit farther out. There was better homes farther out. Our houses are really small around here. And so back then, I was in kindergarten, walked a mile to school. The blind kids would walk a mile or over a mile to school. And
think about that.
When you were sitting on that porch waiting to get into school, you would see across the street blind people navigating the streets to get to school. I saw that in the back of my mind for 7 years.
Wow. So that was a perspective check for you, Ronald J. Burl, at an early age.
Well, it was a perspective check, and later on, I do remember I was 19, 20, and I was feeling bad about myself, like a lot of people do at that age. It's very, very stressful.
Self-centered age time.
Yeah, it is. And I was driving back through the neighborhood back to the blind school, and I happened to see a blind person walking down the street, and I just started screaming to myself, and tears ran down.
Whoa!
Can you actually feel sorry for yourself?
Yeah.
When every day you get up and you could see.
Oh.
Right? Can you imagine what it would be like? So no matter how bad things get, for 7 years I saw people that couldn't see, and you can see, and just be thankful for what you got, not worry about what you don't have.
There you go, man. That is a perspective check. And we're going to pick up the camera and walk. I'm going to give you a visual over here, Ron. We're going to talk a little bit more.
It's not very far.
Yeah, about the Michigan School for the Blind. You see, that was a dormitory down there. You can see in the distance.
Yeah.
Right. And look at the green. Look at our green space.
Over here is the grounds, and it was all the way back, and then back farther than that was Comstock Park.
Okay.
Where they would flood the grounds in the wintertime, and it was a giant skating rink. There was all kinds of kids over there.
Right.
In the skating rink, and I used to go over there every day until I had to walk home one time and froze my butt off.
Yeah.
It's kind of the end of my skating career.
Now I remember I'm going to go back to talking about going to Michigan School for the Blind. First of all, I had a lot of connection to Michigan School for the Blind. My sister-in-law was a dietitian there. My father-in-law was head of the Blind Commission. He was blind, Tina's father. And my dad was the Associate Superintendent of Public Schools, and so he worked with Dr. Thompson, the president, and we'd go to all these plays and stuff over here, and then we'd go to his house, and we'd see these kids perform that were blind. And I had the same thing that you did, Ron. It's like, wow, perspective check, Tom. You know, it's amazing.
Exactly. just grounded. I mean, actually, we can see that when we see people that, let's say, can't walk or can't. But you know, I don't know if the vision is more impactful, because really, I mean, no matter what, the vision would be. That would.
For a lottery. I'll be able to see the Michigan Wolverines and the wing helmets and all that stuff. I mean, among other things. Anyway, Ron, great perspective check. I appreciate you and your sacred Willow School. There it is right there. And still, but you know, it's not that many. And hey, by the way, check this out. A weeping willow at Willow School. Why not, right?
Why not?
Anyway, for Ron Burl, Tom Crawford again, thanks for watching a Tom's Take on a Take It Back Tuesday, a perspective check, and Ronald J. Burl, my good friend, helped me along the way in that perspective check. Until next time, we'll talk to you on Thursday for another Thumbs Take.